Hey everybody, welcome back to another Friday, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about anxiety and what it means to work with your anxiety today instead of to fight against it. Oftentimes when we start feeling that anxiety build up inside of us, the desire we have most quickly is just to get rid of it, and who can blame us for that? Just our natural human inclination to be able to keep us from feeling pain really kicks in, and we want to do anything we can to really get rid of that anxiety. A lot of this week in my conversations with people, there have been a couple themes that have really popped up. One is, how do I manage and take care of that feeling when it shows up? And the other is problems with sleep. So I just wanted to kind of address those real quick for you. The first one about what do I do when that feeling shows up? I don't know if you ever saw the movie What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. It's a pretty old movie, but also very, very funny. One of the things, or the premise in that movie, is really about how to take baby steps. And it's a hilariously done, but the concept of baby steps is really, really, really important. And I think that really applies to this principle as well. If I'm willing to take baby steps in my life, I'm willing to also learn how to control and work with that feeling instead of allowing that feeling to overwhelm and control us. So for example, I start noticing that feeling kind of rise up in me. And maybe right now that feeling is at only a 4 or a 5 on a 10-point scale. 10 being the worst anxiety I've ever felt. 1 being 0, no anxiety at all. So maybe it's at a 3 or 4. And as I go through my day, as I'm ignoring it and I'm just wanting it to go away, I do nothing about it. And then all of a sudden I'm noticing it's more like a 6 or a 7. And then something else happens through my day. I get an irritating email, or my kids aren't behaving and getting their schoolwork done. And now it's like at an 8 or a 9. And I just feel like I'm going to explode. So the idea of using baby steps with anxiety is really to be able to take that feeling when you're at a 3 or a 4 and start doing things to help you relax or reduce that right then and there. Maybe the focus is not on how do I get rid of it all at one time, but maybe it's right now saying, right now I'm just going to take a deep breath and I'm just going to focus on the next 5 minutes of my day. And I'm just going to make sure that I breathe through the next 5 minutes. Taking that step, that baby step of 5 minutes, is a great way to help you focus and really kind of key in on something that you can do to maneuver and to help work with that anxiety instead of feeling overwhelmed by it. The other thing a lot of people are struggling with right now is sleep, and feeling like either they have too much energy and they're having a hard time falling asleep, or they're waking up at night. And one of the things that is really important with sleep is to really make sure that you're taking your supplements, you're eating your vegetables, drinking enough water, definitely exercising as well. I know a lot of people haven't been able to get out of the house, or they haven't really known what to do even in their house. There's a lot of different videos out there on exercising. I know every weekend I really enjoy some good yoga, and that helps me as well. And when I'm able to physically get that energy out of my body, I'm going to start noticing that my sleep comes a little bit better. Now, sleep also correlates with our anxiety, because nighttime is definitely when the enemy wants to get us, and our thoughts become overwhelming and are racing. If that's really happening right now with you, then I would suggest to go back to last week's video on meditation and really meditating on scripture while focusing on your deep breathing. Because as you do that, then you're also going to find you're teaching your body to relax in a time where my circumstances are swirling around me and I really don't have control over them. But I do have control over my mind, and I do have control over my breathing. All it takes is a few baby steps. Well, I hope and pray that you have a really great weekend, and please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. You can find me at the church, my email address, or call me, and I'd be happy to talk to you. If you have any concerns, again, please reach out, and I hope we'll talk to you soon. Bye.